Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Beast.io with WPGN, and today I want to talk about something that happened not too long ago, which is the banning of Blitzchung from the Heartstone Pro tournament, or Grandmasters. So basically, everybody knows this part. He was banned from the tournament, or from the Grandmasters, for making a comment on an interview, or during an interview. The comment was, "Liberate Hong Kong, a revolution for our age." He made this statement in support of the underclass in Hong Kong that are dealing with a lot of government oppression right now. And you know, that's his place to say because he lives there. Blizzard, in response, banned him from the tournament, banned him from participating in it for another year, and took all of the prize money that he had won. So all of the work and all of the time he put into being part of the Grandmasters is for naught now. They took all of his money. They also fired the two sportscasters that had done the interview as well. So basically, you know, this guy who lives in an area where his people are oppressed constantly gets the one opportunity to escape and say something about it, and then the company that's hosting the game does the same thing to him that his country, or that his government, is doing to him. They made him poor. Well, I don't know if they made him poor, but they took all of the money that he had previously worked for. They fired the sportscasters and will no longer be working with them. And they banned him from being able to participate in the tournament. Now, as far as Blizzard's reasoning, and they posted this publicly. You can find it on playhearthstone.com, ENUS, blog 231792889. But anyway, this is the reason they listed for banning him. 2019 Hearthstone Grandmasters Official Competition Rules version 1.4, page 12, section 6.1. Engaging in any act that in Blizzard's sole discretion brings you into public disrepute, offers a portion or offends a portion or group of the public, or otherwise damages Blizzard image, which should be Blizzard's image, will result in a removal from Grandmasters and reduction of the player's prize total to $0 USD, in addition to other remedies which may be provided for under the handbook and Blizzard's website terms. So let's get a couple things straight. This interview was taking place separate from the actual playing of the tournament itself. So they banned him for doing something that wasn't actually part of the tournament gameplay. He wasn't cheating. He wasn't talking poorly about his opponents. He wasn't insulting Blizzard. He wasn't causing a ruckus, anything like that. He simply made one small statement in support of his people in the area of which he lives, and this is how they reacted to it. Basically, what I just read off there to you is Blizzard's caveat. It's their scapegoat. It's their, we can do whatever we want. Now, the ability to speak what you think or what you want cannot be given to you by any body of government. It cannot be given to you by any church. It cannot be given to you by God. It can't be given to you by anyone. It also cannot be taken away by anyone. You have an innate right to speak. You have an innate right to say what you want. Anybody or any body of government or any company, anybody that believes differently doesn't belong on this planet. The reason that I'm so passionate about this is because it is a violation of his basic human rights. Blizzard has now violated his basic human rights. And I don't feel too good about that. I haven't played Blizzard games in a while, but there are tales and evidence of people boycotting Blizzard, and I firmly believe that this is the right avenue to take with this. Stop buying their games, stop playing their games, and enough people have to do it to get their numbers and their income to drop so drastically that they actually learn from it. You have to really treat companies like this as a child. When a child does something wrong, you punish them, you take away their favorite toy, you don't give them their allowance. It's a very elementary thing, because as long as you keep giving them their toys and you keep giving them their allowance and just allow them to do or say, whatever they're going to do, it doesn't teach them any differently. You're positively reinforcing the fact that they can act badly and get away with it. And there's no incentive for them to stop because you're not doing anything about it. Now we all know that Blizzard is not going to govern themselves. Our government doesn't govern itself. No government does. No company does. Well, okay, that's not true. Some companies do. Some companies make a very valiant effort to correct the mistakes that they have made. However, we're not, that's not the case here. Blizzard has made absolutely zero effort to correct the mistakes that they have made. They don't apologize to anyone. They don't give a shit about their player base because people keep buying and playing their games. In order to get their attention, you have to make their life miserable as a company. Otherwise, they just keep rolling in the money and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because people are still feeding them. People are still giving them what they want. Now, Repzion did do a video on this, and he expands upon a lot of things a lot more than I do because I'm only aiming to make a 10-minute video here, and mainly for the sole purpose that I want to get this out. I want as much coverage on it as possible. I want as many people knowing about it as possible, and even though my channel is still very small, if I can reach even 5 more people, then that's good enough for me, because this behavior isn't acceptable and we need to show them that it's not acceptable. So yeah, that's basically it. I mean, Blizzard has gotten to the point where they think they're untouchable, and that is becoming their biggest mistake. They do not seem to realize that the way they treat their customers and their players is going to eventually reflect on them, and I'm hoping that this incident becomes a big enough issue for them that they start paying attention. And if not, then I hope it becomes a big enough problem for them that they finally have to close their doors. Because if a company is going to do this kind of crap over and over and over again and never learn, then I don't want them being a company. I don't want them making games. I don't want them getting paid. I don't want them existing. I don't want Activision existing. I don't want EA existing. They're all terrible fucking companies. They're really, really bad. And that's just the long and short of it. I mean, Bethesda, it has had their issues too, and they're trying. They're making a small effort, not a huge one, but a small one. They're not doing too great either. But, I mean, we've come so far from where Blizzard used to be. They used to care. They used to try and help you. They used to let you be the player or the person that you wanted to be. As long as you weren't, harassing someone else or causing, huge amounts of trouble. So what if he says liberate Hong Kong, a revolution in our age? So what? It's not going to affect anything. The fucking tournament's still going to go on. You're still going to make your fucking money. But now you've overstepped. You've overstepped. You've infringed on someone's natural rights as a human being, and that's too much. You know, if you want to make shitty games, that's fine. You'll eventually learn because people won't buy them, but that's fine. You want to put out crappy content and shit games, whatever. But you don't get to infringe on people's natural human rights. I'm sorry, that's it. I will have a link to Repzion's video in my description, and I will also post an image through post-editing so you can read the ruling for yourself. And I will see you guys in another video.